Hey, this is Skullgirdle and welcome to Dark and Lazy, the Velvet Victorian crossover choker. This video seems to be jinxed because this is I call it the prototype now, but this was the first video and I forgot to turn the sound on during the second half because one of my dogs ran away in the middle of the video. I got a phone call from some really nice lady who had Pumpkin, the dog that runs away all the time. Well, I'm talking to her on the phone. I go to write down her address and I had this fountain pen. I have a fountain pen that actually clicks. I clicked the wrong end. So I inserted said fountain pen into this thumb, and you'll notice I don't even get to have a cute little tattoo as a battle scar, but I made myself bleed all over, and then I walked down the street. I forgot that I looked insane, but it was fine because they didn't even bat an eye because they were the sweetest people. And I got my stupid dog back, and of course he's run away like 4 times since then because he's trying to make me crazy. Came back, made the video, forgot to turn on the sound, went to edit it, was like, fucking shit. Deleted the whole video, and then somebody's like, hey, why don't you voice over the second half? And I'm like, what? Too late, I screwed it up. So, now I get to have an example to show you exactly what we're gonna do, because you know Dark and Lazy, I don't test these first, I just fucking do shit. And we see how it goes. So this is dark and not really as lazy, because then, after I fucked up, I had another one of these guys. See, matches this, see, matches this. Cheap as shit little plastic guys. These are like a 40 by 30, this is a 40 by 30 millimeter cameo I got on Etsy. This is a 40 by 30 millimeter cameo frame I got on Etsy. And I didn't buy a second goddamn cameo. I always buy a second something because I screw shit up. Guess what? So then the next cameo I ordered was this big. And I was like, oh, that's cute. That's too small. And finally, the next one I ordered just wasn't gonna work. So finally we're on number 4 of the ordered cameos, and it's this gorgeous baby. She is so beautiful. This is old. I don't think it's antique. It's actually a glass cameo. You know, this one is one of those like Fimo or Sculpey that you can get them on Etsy for like $1 a piece. They're so fucking cheap. They make them in all these different things. You don't have to do roses. You can do like the skeleton lady that seems to be really popular. The 3 dancing ladies is what I was looking for, but once I saw the old ones, the really beautiful ones, I wanted one of those, but I didn't want to fuck up a $45 cameo. These were, I think, $3 a piece. So they're not super cheap as far as components go, but it's gorgeous. I love it. So let me show you how this thing works. You're like, oh, I have a choker. It's got a little hook on the back. Yeah, usually they do. But with the crossover, you can do something unique to it. And it's this. Choke yourself to death. Ta-da! How fucking lazy is that shit? Look, that's got, what is it, Velcro? I actually bought Velcro brand. It doesn't matter. That's what it came in. But it's hooks and loops. If you need to buy it, hooks and loops fasteners. I got this shit. Whoops, it's upside down, sorry. I got this one. I don't know if that's forwards or backwards. I can't tell. I'm just gonna assume because when I see my viewfinder, I don't know what's gonna happen. I just never really know what's gonna happen in these videos. So why don't I show you how I did this? It's actually pretty easy. I bought everything for it except the glue and the Velcro on Etsy. So I got this ribbon, and you know, you can get cheap ass ribbon. You can get 1/2 inch ribbon. This is 3/4 or 7/8 ribbon. This is actually antique silk velvet. It's not really antique, it's from the 20s. So I got this, and I have a couple yards of that. And then I got this fancy ass little cameo. I think it's fancy. And then I got, let me find it. I got this, so you know I'm gonna have to clip that bitch off. Okay, so the first thing you do is you take your ribbon, and because we are lazy as shit, we're just gonna grab whatever scissors are closest, and mine are, I can't believe that these are my scissors that are closest. Hang on, let me pull this out. All right, so my friend gave me these fancy ass little scissors, and can you actually tell what they are? It's a witch on a broom. I mean, when you open it up, it's kind of a half a witch on a broom, but it's a witch on a broom. Isn't that cute? First, we're gonna measure, and you're gonna wanna have a little bit of extra. And it kind of depends on where you want it to sit. Make sure it's flat around the back because otherwise it's gonna be all fucked up. You're gonna fuck your shit up and you're gonna be pissed because you're gonna have both sides going off on one side and it's gonna look stupid. And I know that from experience. Let's try this again. God damn. I'm gonna look at myself in the viewfinder because, you know, I don't have a mirror over here. I have everything I own on my kitchen table because I had my foundation repair done this week and it was expensive as ever loving shitballs. Okay, so this is the spot. And look at that. Oh, I'm holding it like that. So this is the spot. We're crossing it like that. And the only reason we're doing this right now like this is so I can cut it off. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, that's actually not a bad little scissor. Shit. Okay, my jaggedy ass edge. That's okay, because we're moving on to mark this. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I got this paint pen, and I always buy these gold and silver ones because I want a silver one, but one that's just silver is always more expensive than this because nobody really wants this fucking silver and gold shit, so I buy that because it's cheap. Okie doke. I don't know which way this is going, but I held on to this thing so I could mark it with this paint pen, which I don't even know. Oh, look, it works. So I'm just gonna mark that there, and then here, and then also right there. And oh, fucking shit! Hang on. I know it's really hard to see. I can't tell how close it is. I know I've got it on this weirdo little box, but that's the marker, so that we can get this back in place when we put the Velcro on. And the Velcro doesn't really matter if you put it like this or this because we're using dots. All right, so first we're also going to make our ends pretty. So we're gonna make them go the same way by doing this over the dot. It doesn't really matter if you do it over the dot, okay? It doesn't really matter. And then we're just gonna fuck with it a lot because we don't know what we're doing. Okay. Shh. Okay. All right, so we gotta get, this is how our front is gonna look. And obviously it's gonna be, see, and that's how I like it. I like it to look like that with the little points going like that. But you could also do the points where they go, no, don't do that. Do it this way, where your points go down in the center. I know it's sideways. You're like, fucking stop doing this shit sideways. Well, I'm not going to, so there you go. All right, so when working with Velcro, oh geez, oh, we'll just use this piece of crap. Generally, you want your hooks on the top and your loops on the bottom. I don't trust any of this kind of shit. That is gonna fall off in like 8 minutes. You're gonna be like, oh, look, I'm gonna try it on for the first time. 2 days after you did it, because you let it cure for so long. So I'm gonna use E6000, that's probably upside down. I'm gonna use E6000. I don't know if it's right side up or upside down, I can't tell, the world's topsy-turvy. And stick it on there, and try to get the other off my finger. Oh, shit, Jesus. And I'm gonna stick and you're gonna have to put one on the velvet, so I would suggest putting a little bit of glue in there, and you know, since you've got all this nap, that's what this fuzzy bit is called. You wanna make sure you have enough fucking glue. Ah, god damn it. Shit. E6000 is wonderful stuff. First of all, it stinks like fuck. Now it smells like, oh, it smells like mildew and solvent. Ew. This is something that'll happen if you buy an old one, because these are supposedly the same size. But you can see I've got some wiggle room there. That makes me a little bit nervous, but I'm just gonna glue the shit out of it and hope for the best. And again, we're talking glass and metal here, so this is E6000. You could probably use E3000, and yes, I know I'm using too much, and I'm fine with that. So I want that loop on the bottom, so there we go. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I can't wait to wear this. All right, be back in, I don't know, half an hour? Oh, fuck if I know. Okie doke, so this still moves around a little bit, but it's not too bad. And these guys don't move, so I don't even know how long I was gone. So now we can just kind of put that there. Oh, look at that nice fucking glue string, jeez. And she's gonna go right here on top of this, pretty much straight down. And you wanna do it while these guys are attached, because otherwise, how the fuck are you gonna know what the angle is? Get off. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna have to go away and come back again. Oops. But we want enough of this. The fabric is actually holding it pretty, whoa, hey. Oh, this is just like fucking hot glue. This is why I don't use hot glue, is because it makes like a million fucking strings. Oh, jeez. It's because it's starting to dry out. Where'd that cap go? Oh, god damn it. Look at that beautiful glue string. Okay, well, I've glued it to every fucking thing in the whole world. I gotta get this glue off my hands. Hang on while I wipe it on my pants. You know, that's kind of another rule of thumb you should do. Wear shitty clothes while you make shit, just in case. I don't think I glued it all together. No, I didn't. I didn't. So now we gotta leave this again so it can dry, but this is approximately what it's gonna look like. And you can kinda, I might just do that with the angle so I can get the angle right. There we go. I didn't want you guys to feel lonely for gem tack, so I think I got a glue ball back there. Oh no, there's a little. And back here, I mean, I just did like 10 times more than you need to, so, you know, what did I just say about not wearing your best clothes to do this shit in? I just wiped that off on my pants again. They're pajama pants. Nobody cares about them. It's not like I wear them to work. Any glue that's like not just Elmer's water-soluble glue would work for this. That's why I don't buy fray check, is because I'm cheap as shit and I don't want to buy extra stuff. And so I can see at the bottom, so you can see where I've got it fucked up right there. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We're gonna Sharpie it, I guess. I don't really know. You know what? Let me get a Sharpie, see if it's gonna work. Ha-ha! Fought ahead. There, now it's probably gonna look really bad in just the right light because you'll see this one dot. There we go, messed up, there. All right, oh God, the glue is backfiring. I'm gonna just put that right there so it hangs. Can you guys see that? See, I did that because this ribbon has got enough body that it just kind of stays there. Okay, now I'm gonna go away and come back again because I don't wanna fuck this up. I got myself a little bonus because I have compulsion issues. And since I have a second cameo, because I didn't want to take the risk, I decided once I got this guy together, and my God, that's gorgeous. I'm so excited to wear that. Oops. I got this from Nico Jewel. Can you read that? Is this upside down? See, so it's the same exact thing. And so I am going to not be able to put that in there. Jambalam, bitches! So now I'm gonna have this fucking incredible ring. Okay, time to turn off again because it looks like now my battery's dying. Great. All right, well, I'm back and I'm just too impatient to wait for it to fully dry. So I've got this stuck there. And where's this one? Oh, this one's in good shape. This is, all this shiny shit is all dried up and stuff. But oh, look at that. Can you see that? How did that happen? Holy, what the fuck, man? Ugh. Whatever, we're fine. So this one's a little heavier than the other one because the other one's like a cheap ass plastic chunk and this is a cheap ass metal chunk. You know what? I'm just too fucking lazy to wait for it to fully dry. So I'm gonna have to take this off and fuck with it because I couldn't wait. So I stuck it on. We're fine. We're fine. It's good. It's good. But it looks really beautiful. Let me move the camera closer. Whoa, hello. Look at that. It's probably fucking crooked though. That's okay. I'll fix it. I'll go to the mirror and fix it. But that is a nice bonus. This was fucking easy as shit. But I just happened on this ring. And when I was looking for this, and it came from the same place as this one, whatever that's Nico was, Nico Jewel, N-I-C-O Jewel on Etsy. Come on, autofocus, you dick from hell. I don't remember where I got the cameos. I can tell you they're 28 by 18, I think. No, that's not 28 by 18. I don't know what size they are. I'll just go find the Etsy shops. I'll put them in the links. It'll be fine. But I am enamored of this ring. I haven't had a truly big ring in a long time. And it's more my speed than the one that have 50 tchotchkes and shit all over them. You know, it's like this. I guess I just like old shit. Well, I'm old. That kind of works, right? Can't wait to wear it out. It's so fucking pretty. Because I love cameos. So hey, thanks for watching. Until next time.